Yeah, Marvel Snap's newest card is Dragon Lord. This one is available right now via the high voltage overdrive limited time game mode, and I really like this card a lot. It's two things. Number one, it's crazy simple. This is like 10 words or less on the card text, which we just don't see very often in Marvel Snap these days. This feels like the sort of thing that could have been in the game day one. It's like a simple enough text line. Brand new players totally get it. That's cool to see this far along in Marvel Snap. Number two, this card is just really, really a nice fit for big dude decks, which I love to play. I love just playing big, crazy numbers. You know, INFINAUT and Galactus First Step, some of the biggest dudes in Marvel Snap right now. And Dragon Lord can be a way to just cheat those into play while still adding a pretty nice 5 power baseline on top of it. You know, suddenly if Dragon Lord is a 525, because it cheats out your INFINAUT that you maybe otherwise can't actually play in a deck like this. You know, we have War Machine, of course, but sometimes you can get locked in hand. That's incredible. If it pulls out a, you know, 14, 15 or 14, 16 power Galactus, I'm happy. Even if it pulls out a War Machine sometimes, hey, I still developed, you know, 14 points and enabled my INFINAUT or turned off my Electro or whatever, right? So Dragon Lord basically has some great hits in this deck, and I reshuffled this deck a little bit away from some of the other more popular chamber decks these days. For instance, I thought like, well, you know, Iron Patriot's a really bad hit off Dragon Lord. You know, I don't want to pull a 2-drop into play. So maybe we run Lockjaw instead, so that even though it's a 2-drop, if it does get hit by Dragon Lord, it has a way to still turn potentially into some bigger stuff via the Lockjaw effect. You know, suddenly you can still use your Lockjaw to find more things. So basically reducing the amount of low rolls. Valentina is probably the one like true low roll in this deck. Even Electra and Luna Snow though aren't disasters. You're still getting like 10 or 11 power and potentially some ramp that you might value for your deck. So you know, just playing around that. Nick Fury, of course, can also generate some crazy bodies for your Dragon Lord or your Isan in this case, another way to cheat out some big extra stats. And even though this diverges a little bit from the more proven typical chamber ramp decks that we see today, I mean, it shares a lot of DNA, but has a few tweaks here and there. I had a great run with this deck, guys. I landed at 9-3. That's a 75% win rate, up 13 cubes. I think I did have 2 bot games in the mix, so probably really 7-3 against real opponents, but that's still a fantastic 70% win rate. Like, I had a really nice run with this. So does Dragon Lord feel busted? I didn't honestly get to play him enough to even say that with confidence, because as it always is, anytime there's a new card, it's so hard to actually draw the freaking card, or as you're going to see in this video, you draw the card and then something hilariously awful happens and you lose it, or you don't get to play it for whatever reason. That's great. I think he's not nuts though necessarily, right? I think he's just like solid. I think he just fits in a deck like this. I think he's completely viable to run is my guess. And also if you wanted to cut him and do other stuff, I bet that's also completely fine. In other words, not a mandatory sort of inclusion, but at the same time felt like he belonged. You know, didn't feel like I was avoiding him or anything. It felt like I really wanted to play him. And there were some moments where he had really big hits and actually surprisingly consistent hits as well, because you're usually able to play your small stuff out enough that you can kind of piece that together, especially like even on turn 7, sometimes you can play a 2-drop and a 5-drop together, or excuse me, on turn 6 with ramp for 7 energy, you can play them both together to kind of dodge the bad hits. So in other words, I think a pretty solid card, probably a valuable addition to your collection, probably not going to be the new star of the show. It's not like a Shu Lao, for instance, it's like everywhere and dominating the meta or whatever, but good enough. Fun. This is the kind of card I love, so I'd like to see more cards like this in Marvel Snap, just doing like a good honest day's work with simple elegant card text, but still having some fun moments, some big pop-offs, and some potential craziness, as you're about to see. Hey, Dragon Lord, and he's coming down early. We love to see it. Nick Fury Chamber with some discounts is insane. Yeah, no, this makes me happy. I guess you probably, yeah, Nick Fury into Dragon Lord's fun. It's a little risky, arguably, I guess, but fun. Dragon Lord could go on the chamber. It's kind of nice, like medium size. Well, I mean, I don't know. You do double down in some cases, I guess. Lockjaw Nick Fury's also a possibility, I guess, right? It's generally a net gain. Some risk, maybe with Electro, but you got War Machine for that. Whoa! Now we just really don't even know. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I like this order better, right? Because this means Dragon Lord's guaranteed to hit one of my good cards. I guess you just go ahead and chamber. It's probably not going to get better because I'm going to start playing cards. This pulls a 5 to hand no matter what. Nick Fury. Is there any risk that Nick Fury hits like Luna Snow or something and screws me? I think, excuse me, Blink and screws me? I don't think so, right? Like, that'd still be fine. Dragon Lord would just become an even bigger dude and I'd get to redraw him. This is an insane turn usually, right? This is a crazy turn. I'm excited to see how this goes. There's a little bit of chaos here, but you know, Dragon Lord first, I think, removes a lot of that. We're gonna be way ahead, presumably for Galactus Percepts too, typically here. Especially if you pull the Galactus, kind of double down there. So Nick Fury, well, it's pretty good except for Destroyer. We get Luna. Ironically, what I was talking about, but as a mistake. So like we said, crazy strong for Chamber here. Gore is also quite big, but can maybe keep that in check for a little while at least. Bro, I can't Isan because of Destroyer, right? Like, well, you could just Destroyer now. I mean, you're only losing 9 points. You don't really care. Next turn, you can still play an Isan. I think that's probably the move, right? There's no way Gore beats this. I mean, just no way on earth. I don't have any ongoing to ruin Super Skrull. War Machine theoretically helped him a little. But, you know, Isan pulls Helicarrier Hulk over 2 turns. You slam like a War Machine or something after. You wouldn't be able to play an Infinite, so things could get weird if you don't maybe hit... well, even Blink would be weird, I guess. But hopefully Isan just carries anyway, right? You probably just go mid because they can't interact very well mid. We have a ridiculous number of points, right? It's crazy how many points. Dragon Lord was a 5, well, 17 to start, but it's just getting better, you know? Oh, double Mystique is pretty spooky. Thankfully, like we said, though, we're not really playing too many more on reveals ourselves, so they're gonna have to do the job. And 52/54/56 or whatever is just a crazy amount of output. So now we just write Isan. He will not pull an on reveal here. He will not pull a Destroyer. By ripping the Destroyer early, we just open that up. I mean, if they commit an Iron Man right, I guess in theory, they're going to get pretty close. But then I can just like, you know, throw a War Machine left or whatever, right? And it's like, can they really cover everywhere? Because it's clearly a negative deck that has not hit negative. You know, if they go for a Magic, I'd be a little more worried maybe. But I'm still going to be so strong across a few spots. You could even perhaps play Nick Fury if there's a Magic happening, but then you'd have to risk another Destroyer Isan scenario. That could be a disaster. Nick Fury Blink also could be a play, though. That's 4 and 3 if there's a Limbo game, right? If they play Magic, as they do. They did also not turn off Elysium, so that's... I mean, they are locked in mid now, though, too. I mean, there's no way they ever... Oh, interesting! I mean, if they had an Onslaught Iron Man right, could they beat us? I don't know. It'd still be hard to get to, like, we're going to have, you know, some really big numbers across the field. So, like we said, there is now... I mean, I think you just set up for Infinite instead of Nick Fury. The odds of hitting Blink... I mean, you can still do it anyway, I guess. Well, there's no Blink Nick Fury target left, though, if you draw Blink now, because we drew Infinite. So, that's not really a thing anymore. So this pulls Helicarrier mid, and then I think you just dump Infinite mid, right? So they're gonna play Iron Man right. There's no way they have an Onslaught, though. That doesn't make any sense. Negative decks never had Onslaught in their life. So you just play Infinite mid, and there's just no... Tribunal just cannot beat that. I mean, throw in an Electro for free, why not? Doesn't do anything against Tribunal, but it's free. Oh, no, it's not free. Oh, no, it's not free. No, it's not free. It's an on-reveal. Nope, not free. That gives them points. Absolutely not free. There's just no way. They literally do have an Onslaught. Why? Thank God they don't have an Iron Man, though. What? Oh my God. I mean, I guess maybe it's not really well, no, it is a Mr. Negative Tribunal deck. I just don't feel like I've seen... Well, I mean, obviously you see Onslaught Tribunal together for Iron Man. I don't know that usually the negative Tribunals have Onslaught as well. That feels like... I mean, maybe they do. It's been a while since I've seen a negative Tribunal list, but it's Definitely a little greedier of a choice. You know, it could definitely work, but thankfully we just had insane numbers this game. Dragon Lord was actually a 527 this game, right? Because of the he pulled a 22 power card into play for free. Absolutely insane hit. Hey, I see a Dragon Lord. That makes me a happy man. Electro, this is a good curve actually. Chamber, Electro, Blink, Dragon Lord. By the time we get Dragon Lord in hand, hopefully it has some big nasty boys in it, and we get some big old nasty points on board too. I don't know why they're nasty. No, it's dude, it's actually insane how often this happens on new card day. It is actually insane how often I start talking about the new card and how excited I am to play it. Sokovia appears as if called down from the heavens. The holy bin bro himself, or perhaps the cursed bin bro himself, has summoned forth Sokovia to ruin my day. Oh, every single time, dude. I hate it. It's unbelievable. And it always hits the new card. It's like, am I legit? Oh, of course. Oh, great. I clicked, God forbid I clicked a card. Great. What is Copycat Isan? And it pulled an Isan. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I would be able to fill this out if I had a Dragon Lord, but I don't. I need actually like War Machine for Infinite would be sick, yeah. Now we have Dragon Lord. Oh, no, wait, just kidding. No, we don't. Nick Fury makes Chamber. Oh my god, they went ahead and committed in a skill. Yeah, that's much better than Chamber. Thank god that. Okay, we actually got a lucky roll for one. Also, don't have to worry. Well, I guess we don't worry about Electro anyway, but. I really, it seems unlikely we get anything out of Electro here. Out of Lockjaw. If I draw Valentina, I could play War Machine Valentina. I mean, I think I just play Lockjaw here for Galactus first steps, right? Because Chamber's gonna hold it for sure. I mean, they just don't have the space to contest this. Like, we know it's free. So then it's just about winning that last spot. Mockingbird, Sasquatch. I really don't have a big play here. Oh, they did get pretty strong, right? But obviously not strong. I just really don't have a big play here. Valentina, like I said. Oh, we did get a bunch of extra energy. Oh, bro, I was thinking Reeds. Oh my god, I was thinking Reeds was like one of us won it. We can both have it. Oh my god, that actually helps a tremendous amount. Because now you can go Lockjaw Luna. Oh, I don't know though, dude. You have Isan, you have Isan, Valentina, Electro. It only gets bigger a very tiny fraction of the time. Do you think you win this anyway? The problem is Maverick, right? But I feel like Maverick's gonna go like Brood left or something. How good could Maverick really be mid? We're adding 16 points. If you hit Isan, like, God, you're over the moon. If you hit Electro, you probably don't feel too bad. If you hit Valentina, you're in trouble, right? Is 16, well, an 18-point lead, so really kind of a 13-point lead. Surely that's enough, right? I don't think you Lockjaw. I think you just hold. Yeah, okay. I mean, you know, if you felt like, you know, if they had 12 points here or something and I was trying to win this, I would probably have to take the 1 and 3 for Isan, right? I just can't believe the Dragon Lord though, dude. Like, I'm having the worst time just drawing this card today. I'm winning a lot of games, so I'm not mad about the deck. Like, I'm still winning. I just can't draw the new card, man. Show me the card. All right. Where is Dragon Lord? The Agamotto Chef. Are they cooking? They are the Sorcerer Supreme. One of the few just cool, good titles in Marvel Sun. There was another one I got the other day I liked. I forgot what it was, but it sounded just like kind of cool, not goofy. And I vibed with that. Feast. Oh, hey, new card alert. Nice, dude. So we'll go Electro. into... Do we hit War Machine or do we hit Dragon Lord? I don't know yet. Beast could also create different opportunities as well. I will say Stark Industries is really good for Dragon Lord, and of course, Dragon Lord could just hit War Machine anyway. So, oh, that's another reason to play right though. Now we just play Dragon Lord right, just to get a lot of points and kill him, I think. And then War Machine's still fine on 5 if you don't hit him off Dragon Lord. And then you just oh, also though, you know what? Oh, I just realized War Machine could win you kill him for free too. Like, a lot of interesting things here. Although, of course, winning it early is really good for Galactus First Steps, so just win later. I'm so torn. I am totally giving up Stark Industries, I'll say. Now, this needs to hit War Machine. I don't know. This actually, I mean, they are just going for big-time debuffs on my cards, I guess. Screw my deck. It's all little garbage anyway, or Infinite. Galactus First Steps is a great Dragon Lord hit. Yeah, that's fine. So we know that left is pretty much cooked. That's just not happening. I guess we just try to win here. You play Nick Fury next turn? You can't do... Go Isan, Nick Fury. You can't play 2 cards because of stupid Electro, right? So you go War Machine, but then what are you doing next turn anyway? You got 7 energy. You could play Nick and Luna for 11 points. Actually, you got more than that because of Feast. You might be able to play Isan and Nick together if they play the Feast with me. How much are we gonna be at? We're normally at 7. I guess we're going to 9. You can't quite go Isan and Nick. Isan Valentina works, I guess. I mean, maybe you just hit the nuts here, right? This can kind of go wherever, maybe. I don't know. Maybe for Dr. Doom you play it here. I don't know. Just not Destroyer, I guess, right? I don't know. It might be hard to win anyway. It's just like they got a lot of energy here. I'm scared. Luna. Oh, thank God I didn't play the freaking Valentina, dude. Oh my God, I'm a genius, dude. I guess we're fine unless it's literally like Destroyer, I guess. Not the ideal result, but we'll take it. Oh my God, I'm a genius for playing Valentina elsewhere, dude. I'm such a giga brain. By that I mean I'm crazy lucky. I never foresaw that and I never could have dreamed, but we take the win. I still don't know if I like the way we played this. I definitely think, you know, building into Stark Industries could have made more sense and just like access killing with War Machine later. But at the same time, looking how big they got here, I don't know. I mean, they did get an extra 8, right? But I don't think we would have beat in like even, you know, it would have still been like a 4-4 split. So it would have been like 31. If I'd committed a Dragon Lord plan over here, I just don't know. It may not have worked. I don't hate the way it ended up. I'm not really sure what was right at the time. You don't want to use hindsight too much to bias yourself here, but it did work out, you know. Not contesting their Fire Lord or their Fire Hair, I mean, was probably smart in the scheme of things. All right, Chamber left I can live with, but man, are we susceptible to Shadow King. Nobody in the right man runs Batman and Shadow King together, though. I'll tell you that. Nobody in their right mind. Nordicino's like, oh, just you wait, Regis. Have I got a surprise for you? All right, Luna will hold down left this turn for Galactus to get big. Show me oh, actually we've got yeah, let's not help the opponent here. We got War Machine, so Electro's better. Polaris, kind of annoying, yeah, to be honest. Galactus First Steps is really suffering right now. They have 18 points in play already, dude. That is crazy. Actually nuts. I mean, I know some of it's from your island, but still, it's a lot of points, man. Put War Machine mid. I mean, he still nets 2 points instead of 3, and he helps Chamber out, I guess. Yeah, probably put him mid. Yeah, you just go Infinite in like really triple down on Stark Tower and then just try to win with the big Galactus First Steps. I don't know. I'd almost rather triple down with Galactus First Steps first and then Infinite, maybe. Well, because, you know, Chamber's already kind of big, and you hope Infinite can solo essentially. That makes more sense, right? You better make sure Galactus First Steps actually wins. I mean, I guess you just hit the Chamber button though. Sure he does. Only 8 points, but it's you know, God, it's got to be enough, right? I don't know. 25. I don't know. Opponent's strong, but Batman's gonna move away usually. Next chamber a little smaller. Oh God, am I holding this? Am I even winning this turn? Yeah, yes. Oh, thank God. Well, only by 2 points, but it's holding. Oh my God, dude. The Galactus pushes it up to 4 points now. Oh dang, you feel like you need to like split your stats here, right? Lockjaw, if it hits Dragon Lord, is an insane amount of points. It's a 50-50, dude. It's a 50-50. Maybe you do it like this, because Batman could very easily move anyway. And they might go mid here. Oh, hit Dragon Lord one time, save me, dude. Please, God, hit Dragon Lord one time, dude. One time in your life, hit Dragon Lord. Please, I need to see the new card. Oh my God. I'm so unlucky when it comes to finding the new card, dude. That's going left. Batman's coming with it, so that's a tie right. We're holding, are we holding a lead here or not? No, it's a tie left. Stegron, do we win the tiebreaker? I don't think so, right? Wait, I don't even know. Hold up, this 19 to 18? No, 19 to 16. Oh my God. Oh, it's a frustrating game. If I hit Dragon Lord, this is an easy win, dude. They do not want me to play the new card. I'm losing my mind. Hey, Dragon Lord. Very fun and nice and excellent card that we've drawn 100 times today and definitely not missed out on 100 times. Dragon Lord left, stacking up some native leader points sounds pretty cool. Electro mid, maybe, yeah. I don't really need a rock or hate a rock, either one, to be honest. Opponent probably doesn't care much about the rocks either, but I guess if I'm gonna choose between the two, no rock is marginally better than rock, I think. Electro left also looks pretty good too, though, for Nidavellir to get points there. Juniper and Magic, so they definitely care a lot about energy. I wanted to put Legion in this deck, but I just didn't feel like I had a lot of space for it just yet. I do like Isan and Nick Fury together, though. That's pretty cool. This always hits Galactus first steps, which is cool. Big old power upgrade there. So next turn, we probably do Dragon Lord. It looks really good right now. Oh, this is a merge deck. Oh my goodness. So Man Spider is going to be a nightmare for us. Maybe I can get a Goliath off of Nick Fury and create a play that way. Hey, I was gonna say, like, I don't really want to commit the Nick Fury just yet, but well, maybe I don't mind so much. I need a Goliath and I need priority. I'm hoping this play allows that. Maybe Nick goes left for priority. Maybe Nick goes right for priority. I was kind of thinking I want to, you know, make sure I win the Galactus points, which Nick only barely flips right, but it might hold because I don't think they're going to play right. They're already pretty full right, so maybe this is both the priority and Galactus play. No Goliath. Magneto, theoretically disruptive, but probably not enough meaningfully, really. How does that work? Oh, not a very strong play. Okay. Opponent's not got a lot of good stuff to do here, it would seem. Well, now, like, Isan looks pretty nuts. Guess you just do that here to support Galactus, right? And then you just, like, Dragon Lord left, I guess? You could Lockjaw Dragon Lord, but that doesn't seem very interesting, really. None of my generated cards here are bad. None of them are good either. They've just missed their Man Spider here, which is giving me an actual chance to win this video game right now, which is great. That hits literally nothing. If we had a War Machine, it would technically hit. Yeah, I mean, oh, Lockjaw Valentina is pretty legit, I guess. Well, barely an upgrade, but technically an upgrade, I guess, right? Hey, it doesn't matter. As soon as I'm about to play a Dragon Lord, they just retreat, which you can't blame them. The opponent just completely whiffed on their entire game plan. You know, if you don't hit Man Spider in your Man Spider deck, life's weird. So Dragon Lord was going to be at least 14 points here and potentially 25 points here when you count Nidavellir, of course, plus 10, all that. Mid, I mean, Isan was going to hit 2 and it was going to be, you know, another 12 or 9, which is an insane point development right, at least 31, which almost always wins here, which means, you know, you're going to at least 18 plus probably on average 4 or 5 points. So 22, 23, and then, you know, definitely we're going to flip left as well. I mean, this is a crazy strong development. We're going to have 1,000,000 points. Pretty good lines across the board here. Sad we didn't get to see Dragon Lord actually connect. Finally got to play him, almost, sort of, kind of, and the opponent retreated. Okay, we got the shield hand happening here. Valentina. Oh, Dragon Lord appears. Nice, nice. Yeah, we'll just go Electro Dragon Lord, I guess, right? Fine. Hey, what are the odds of 2 straight Valentinas? Oh, another Isan. Very good for Nick Fury. It's also just way cheaper. Oh, now we got Electro Blink too. Actually has only good targets right now, so I'm gonna put it right because even a War Machine's pretty big. Blink probably goes like mid though. Luna Snow, we can turn off that cube later, no problem. Dragon Lord next turn, or I don't know. I need, how much energy am I gonna have? I'm gonna have 7. Could go like Isan, or could go Nick Luna, but you just like without the Isan's down, then Nick's not as beneficial, right? War Machine's actually sort of the low roll here. We don't really need it, and we had two big old boys. Opponent's on their Electro. Oh, interesting to me. Well, with Lockjaw's arrival, I think we do definitely just go Dragon Lord here and hope to hit, I don't know, I guess maybe in case you hit an Isan, you do Dragon Lord left, right? Problem is, I still really want to win right, but I don't have a big guy to do that right now. If we draw Infinite, it could be possible. Lockjaw could do it. Nick Fury makes the Isan really interesting. Aurora. Cosmic Ghost Rider. Only a problem, and then it denies me my cube. I mean, they also kind of locked in on points there, so I just need 11 points. Shockingly, I don't have a way to deal 11 points. Are you kidding me, dude? Like, is this real life? I mean, I guess in theory, this often 2 out of 3 times hits 11. Oh, they actually cleared a space too, though. Oh, it's not just 11 points. Oh, just kidding. All right, I need this to hit really hard and big. Don't hit Arnim Zola, basically. And I need Electro. It's interesting. You don't really necessarily need Electro that much. You know, like Infinite's probably overkill. In theory, I actually like this better. Oh, not that. No, in theory, I actually like this better to get more points mid. But I don't know. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna play the straight way here, but I'm definitely scared. Hey! I'm actually surprised that they retreated here. I don't have a chamber down. Maybe they just didn't have any good points, right? I mean, they are locked in by Electro still, so just one big guy. I would pretty much be locked in mid. I mean, if they played a big guy mid is what would be good for them though. And like maybe their best big guy is Galactus First Steps, I guess, right? Which is actually like that would be really hard for me to beat. How big is it now? Pretty big. 14 to 16 or something. Yeah, I mean, Isan can beat it. Like if he pulls She-Hulk, right? You're at 8, you go up 18, and I'm down 1. Aurora would hit end of turn and activate and on reveal, actually. So Aurora also would have been a lot of points too. Aurora's 12. So I guess 2 out of 3 times I probably do beat Galactus First Steps here. And they might too be worried that if they play Galactus First Steps mid, that I swing right and net like a 4-point difference there is 2, or just, you know, win right or whatever, right? Like I totally understand the retreat, but I will say it wasn't that trivial for us to win depending on where they played. Heyo, Lockjaw, Electro, classic play that feels notably a lot worse since Electro is a 3-5 now. Like keeping Electro on board's not such a bad fate these days, but well, I guess it doesn't. I shouldn't say it feels worse, but perhaps it feels worse. It isn't worse really, but it feels worse is accurate to say. Like it's like, oh no, I'm wasting my points. Oh no, Infinaut gone. Well shoot, that's my best target. Dang. Definitely Lockjaw Electro over Luna for sure, yeah. If we hit a blink in hand, we might think about saving the Electro for later. Blink just generally a much better target, right? Luna to 4, all right. Lockjaw hitting thanks to Galactus, nice. I mean, I honestly forgot. Thankfully, Iceman is a tiny little baby boy. Oh, we did hit the blink. So right now, Electro hits Nick, Dragon, or War Machine. All pretty great results. Dragon Lord does mean I would probably want to play Blink away, just so I don't overcrowd too much. Also, when am I going to use this Electro is another tough question to answer now. Quake, not important, but tiny, thankfully. We'll get a big guy. We're going to get a big guy for once. I never win these. No. Just absolutely unbelievable. So now, like I can just turn the Dragon Lord into something else, but it's almost never any good. This 0, bro, like, oh my god, dude. Not only does it suck from the ability, of course, right? It really sucks. Now I don't have to worry about Dragon Lords. Maybe I put Luna here. It just, you know, we didn't get any more points. If that was like a 7 power card that had 0 stacks, I'd be like, well, at least we won on points, you know. But it does not seem worried about my Galactus first steps playing Hood left. They have just completely given up this space. Balancing a total absolute garbage roll. Null is completely useless. I mean, Isan's just garbage, honestly. There's no way to win now, dude. Isan's just so bad. Blink is not, I mean, Dragon Lord, like theoretically Dragon Lord's good sometimes, right? But I'm pretty sure it's gonna hit the null. I know my life. I just don't, you can't Blink Dragon Lord. This, like, Valentina is just such a bad hit. We're so behind. Opponent's gonna shoot out me to death as well, which is just an, oh my god, they hit the Scarlet Spider. That's not targeted anyway, right? I knew it. I just knew it, dude. I knew it. I knew it would hit the null. This game has been absolutely cursed from moment number 1. Yeah, obviously we cannot win. I mean, maybe there's some crazy chance they just don't play left for some insane reason. I don't care about losing a cube. If they snap, I'll leave. But, you know, they're going to win, obviously. Shulao left, Spider rolls left, and we lose kind of thing. But maybe, like, a Spider goes right and we just hold, like, 23 to 19 or something. I don't know. They might have, like, a Hunger, too. Oh, that's... Now I lose with Spider either way. Spider also, I forgot, is getting way bigger, to be honest. No way to win. Left is still covered. Right's Giga covered. I almost would have won mid 25 to 30. I certainly would have won mid if Null had been any other guy and I played Galactus mid. You know? If Null had even just been like, you know, a Blink. We have 13 and 22. Just the worst game, honestly. Just everything went wrong. Ugh. Hey, Valentina Electro Blink. I love it. We got a little bit of a shield hand happening here. I think Electro isn't shield, right? Marvel people are like, no! What are you talking about? Shut up! Stop being stupid, Regis. All right, we're gonna go Electro mid. Then we're gonna Blink it, and we're gonna hit Dragon Lord. And we're going to fill mid to get +1 energy, guys. It's gonna be so sick. And Dragon Lord is gonna hit Magneto because he's so big, and the opponent's not gonna be able to win this location. I see it happening, man. I see it. It's Dragon Lord right now. I know it is. It could also be Isan, and Isan would pull Magneto. That'd be cool too. It's Galactus first out, which is kind of chill, but does make you a bit nervous. Like locking out against a Mr. Negative deck. They definitely have the numbers that can contest that. So that makes you very, very scared. Are they going to play a Magic or not, though? It would be kind of nice to put like Magneto left, but I just want to like lock out points here so that when I lock in on this, it's like secure. You know what I mean? Like if they put Iron Man's or something, Mr. Negative hurts them a little too much. Maybe, probably not still, honestly, but maybe just makes oh boy, Magic. I did get the energy first, I guess. So now maybe we have a window to do like Infinite stuff. I don't know. Luna Nick. Infinite next turn. Yeah, I can't blame the opponent for snapping here, especially if they have Jane. Feels like we're probably a little cooked. I don't really think this is probably the biggest this gets, right? 6 in hand. Oh, I guess yeah, I'll be playing more next turn, yeah. I can't play Infinite like this, but maybe you just do Isan stuff or something. I don't know. I don't really see a way to win against negative Jane. Like this looks like Jane on the snap 100%, which... Oh, that's a way to win! That's a way to win! Oh my god, that might be a way to win. I mean, it's still honestly not trivial, but it might be a way to win, maybe. You send it right or left? I think you just gotta trust you win left on points somehow, right? This chamber's so big. You can also play an Electro. Do you do it this way or the other way, right? Goliath actually buffs cards right. How many cards did they draw? I didn't actually look. Ah, this is a really tough call, dude. I mean, I think it's really, really hard to win left. Like even a Gore or something doesn't win left. But then does like Goliath win? Because if I give like an Iron Man and a Mystique plus 3 points each, you know, like DC is actually such a garbage location for this. You know, maybe you just hit like a Gore and he just goes to like 2, you know, and it holds. Oh, I hate that DC's the location here. I think you got to do it this way because they only have 1 spot here, right? Like 1 spot's not usually enough to beat you. Oh, 3 cards means they have 9 points unless it's a Gore. Oh god, I hate that it's DC, dude. But maybe that messes up mid too because they like Mystique mid or something. Don't hit it. Oh, I was gonna say don't hit Galactus. Iron Man's enough now. No, wait, isn't that only 18? Mystique doesn't hit. Cassandra's big enough. Sage, big enough. But we win mid because Iron Man's not enough. Wait a minute. Guess they maybe didn't do the math? I don't know. What did I say earlier about the Mr. Negative, by the way? Yeah, I hate, dude, without DC, like, obviously we farmed this, right? They're missing 9 points. It's really annoying. I think it was still the right split because, like we said, there was a chance, you know, it's like Gore plus Sage or something and you win, right? Or you just turn off a Mystique and somehow that, you know, is enough, like, whatever. Really a shame we didn't get a Dragon Lord this game. Still gonna put this in the video because that's a tough one to win, but shame we didn't have fun with a new guy. Commertage. Oh, my goodness. Maybe you do Electro left. I mean, why not, right? It's just bonus energy. Then you blink away. Then you Dragon Lord left at some point, right? You don't need to Lockjaw right now. Actually, kind of risky, maybe. So you just like blink right or wherever, right? Oh, this looks like a bot, maybe. Maybe a bot. Why are the coolest locations always the bot games, man? Oh my god, this is definitely a bot. They just Green Goblin to Camelot. Come on. Come on, Marvel Snap Team. I wish I could just opt out of bots altogether. I mean, I would do it all. I'd play them off stream, but while I'm streaming, I'd love to opt out of bots. Do you blink Lockjaw? And I mean, we'll have space for like Valentina later and stuff, so probably not yet, no. So this hits Nick, War Machine, or Galactus. I guess Nick right now is kind of wasted. So that might not be good. I mean, it's Isan would make it worth it, but I'm just meaning like hand size wise, it's kind of wasted that it's in Comertage. I guess there's nothing great though anyway. Pretty cool results though. A bunch of green guys. I think Fury loves green guys. So this just like wins you here, right? And then you probably just lockjaw Valentina here. Call it a day. I guess leader would be a pretty bad roll, but everything else obviously is going to be the bot. The bot's carnaging their Colossus, dude. Like, come on, robots. Come on, dude. I'm having the game of my life over here. They've debuffed their Wolverine. Giganto and Hulk. Insane. Those are definitely dragons. I love it. Valentina turns into what? Chamber. Electro. Electro kind of sucks, but it's. We'll just play like leader right or something, right? Maybe leader mid, I guess. Yeah, I don't think there's any losing here. Thank you, bot, for the free win.